Viewers, my name is HimTaro8765, and today is my bucket review where I'm playing single player, and I'm going to show you 10 things you can do that are useful with buckets. Number 1, wall climbing. You can climb a big wall using buckets, like this, using this sort of technique. And you can get to the top of whatever, like if you're stuck in a cave or something. You can use one bucket to do that. So, excuse me. Number 2, item channels, and that got in the way. Number 2, item channels. As far as water will go, if you place water, it'll go, I think, 8 blocks before it stops flowing, and then you have to go 1 block down. So you can channel items such as leaves or whatever. Somehow you have like an automatic farm of some sort or whatever. You can use water channels to push items over to that annoying slime. So I'm in bloody, I'm in Flatland world. This slimes are annoying. Number 3, monster channels. If you have a monster spawner of some sort, or whatever, and you have a bunch of monsters coming through, you can have water channels pushing monsters. You can use any non-solid block to push them, such as pressure plates or whatever. This will eventually work. Yeah, see, they go by themselves. If you have a sign or a pressure plate or anything like that, you can put it down. They're there because if you just had the water would flow this way and mess up the way the monsters are going. And you can direct them anywhere you want. And for me, I just decided to put them in lava. So, yeah. Number 4, this one's kind of obvious. Farming. Use a bucket of water to, keep your crops fertile with the wet soil. I think if they're already wet and they don't have a water source, they can stay wet and maybe make other blocks of farmland wet also. Okay, so number 5, keeping monsters away. If you have a bucket of water, you can keep them away, but sadly I failed there. Anyway, I'm going to skip this one, but you can keep monsters away using water. Number 5, lava paths. You can place a bucket of water, like if you're underground. Once you find a lava path, it's not a dead end or anything. You can place lava, make obsidian paths, just like so. Number 6, water walking. Of course, a bunch of slimes died there. If you have a bucket, an empty bucket, you can travel about 50% faster across a shallow 1 block deep pool of water like that. Number 7? Yeah, 7. Killing monsters. As you can see up here, I have a whole lot of slimes in this big box. And this spider is being annoying. So, this method doesn't work with normal mobs, and this stupid skeleton is in my pit. Okay. So, I've just rigged up some pistons to drop these slimes in, but none of them are falling right at this moment. So, these slimes, when they fall, if they fall, they will fall down here into this water channel, and a cool tip about slimes is that they can't swim. Like, they can't float to the top, which I kind of like. So, slime falls down here. And every mob in the game has breath. It has air bubbles that it needs to breathe with. So, as you can see, it just died, and it's multiplying into many little cubes of gooiness. And so, yeah, you can kill mobs with this kind of technique. I think the water has to be running. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. So, yeah, this is a cool way to kill mobs like that. Oh, and you can use lava as sort of a lamp thing, like that. Okay, number 8. Yeah, number 8. Okay, damage prevention, but since I'm in, what is it, creative, I can't exactly show you how this can save your life. But it can. So, say you're building up in a small, up in the sky, and you fall. The way to survive in survival would be to place a bucket up there, and it would flow down like this, and you can float in it. Although you have to be holding space when you're falling, so yeah. Um, More monster killing. Number 9. There's a better way. If you place a creeper there, or whatever mob, or you don't have to place it, you can have like a monster spawner that directs mobs here. As I said before in the slime thing, speaking of slimes, I hate slimes. Okay, every mob has air bubbles, so as you can see, it's dying from drowning. Apparently, it's retarded. And that one didn't drop anything, but, normally it would drop, gunpowder and fall down here, go into this, and would land right there. So, 10, which I think is my favorite, scaffolding. Oops, okay. If you're at the top of a block, like way up in the sky, and you can't see the underside of this block, just from sitting here, you can place a bucket of water there, and then, now that you can see the under part of the block, and oops, you can place a block there, get rid of the water, and there, you have your block. And you can go to wherever you want. That's a little farther down than your normal path. So that's it for my bucket video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to me if you learned anything today. So, again, rate, comment, subscribe. Hope you learned something, and happy building.